Pepper says, are you ready to declutter some Christmas decorations? I know I am. It is that time of the year again. It is time to pull out the Christmas decorations from the old Christmas cave. And even though we did a huge declutter last year on Christmas decorations, I'm sure there's still more stuff that we can let go of. So the first thing I'm going to do is pull out all of the boxes and all of the bins so we can see everything that we have. Kind of like the Kamari style. That's the part of her decluttering way that I liked. I liked that all the categories were together and that you can kind of see everything and make decisions on what you are going to keep and what you are going to let go of. And I'm stacking all of the bins in the open space that we have in the back of the basement so that I can actually go through the bins. Now, as I was pulling them out, I noticed that it looks like we have another water leak again. I believed this happened probably either a year or two ago. So luckily we have plastic bins that protected all of our Christmas decorations. Now, thankfully, this leak is not from a toilet or the bathroom. It's actually from the washer. Something is getting clogged in there, and hubby's gonna have to get in here to see if he can fix it or if it's something that we have to call a plumber on. And we may have to retire the Christmas cave for Christmas storage bins anyway, until we know that it's fully and completely dry. Now, cleaning the bins were not on my agenda for today, but I want to make sure that the water that did collect on top of these bins is properly cleaned off. And I'm also grateful that we have cleaned out the basement because I do have the space now to actually store the Christmas bins if that doesn't get fixed soon. And right now we have a lot of the Christmas bins stacked up, and I'm going to start right here on the top. We can let this go. These were loose items that got funneled back into the Christmas cave, but a lot of this stuff we can regift it. And this Christmas tree I actually made last year, but I don't really like it, so I think I'm going to put it on the Facebook Towns Giving page to see if maybe someone else likes it, because I'm just being a little too hard on myself. But it will make me happy if somebody else can enjoy my crafts. Now, moving on to this bin, it looks like it's a lot of bows and ribbon. And as I'm looking at this, I'm making a verbal commitment that I am not buying any ribbon, any Christmas tags, any Christmas bags. We have so much of this, and I need to make sure that I am using it up. That way, we're saving money. Now, this bin, even though it's cleared, it is unlabeled. But as soon as I opened it, I could tell that this was the Christmas decorations for my 3-tier stand in the kitchen. And I can't believe that Miss Pepper hopped all the way up here. This is 3 bins high. Oh, the queen. The queen. Moving along so I don't get too distracted by my little Pepper girl, let's move on to this loose green bin. A lot of these loose bins is because I either found stuff while we were decluttering in the basement during the summer and I just kind of funneled it into the Christmas cave, or that we kind of forgot to put it away, found it sometime in January or February, and again, just kind of funneled it in this place. But as I'm looking, there's a lot of stuff here that we can actually give away. Now, as we move on to the core decoration bins that are in the living room and upstairs, I'm going to make another promise to myself, and that is I am not buying any new Christmas decorations this year. We're going to be grateful and love and appreciate all of the Christmas decorations that we already have. All right, so I'm really glad that we found the Christmas regifting bin because there's a lot of really nice gifts in here. And I'm going to give all of this away, whether it's on my Facebook Towns Giving page or recreating something to make a really pretty gift or bake something for somebody.
I want to make sure that I'm doing that, especially so we can stay within our no spend December, which will be coming up and be released very soon. But with the cost of everything nowadays, I kind of feel like inflation has taken its toll, but we don't have to be negative about it. We can be in an abundant mindset and create gifts and give gifts that people are going to really love with things that we already have. We already have so much. You're already blessed. And I just really want to be in this positive mindset for this Christmas giving season.
And I feel for this Christmas, it's very important for all of us to be in this abundance mindset, because I know I hoarded for years because I was stuck in a scarcity mindset. And that's why I'm transitioning into this positive, abundant one. Because all the other hustle and bustles of Christmas of past years before, I would just buy. And I don't want to say go on a consumer rampage, but basically I did. I would go out Black Friday and buy holiday decorations that I didn't need, and tons of Christmas gifts that were probably too much. And I never stopped to take the moment to look at what I already had, or used my creative gifts to make something for someone that might appreciate that gift more than a store-bought gift. Those years of spending thousands of dollars for the Christmas season holiday are over. We are appreciating and loving what we already have. Speaking of which, I love this. This is originally from the very late 70s. When I was a little girl, I used to pretend in the 80s that this was the Christmas tree for the Barbies and the My Little Ponies. And I just loved this so much. So I'm so grateful to put this out every year. Another thing I'm extremely grateful for is that I have finally organized my Christmas decorations and the bins. Because look, I already have Christmas plates, napkins, trays, you name it. I don't have to buy it this year. I can use up everything because I know what I have, because it's organized, and man, am I grateful for that. Now, as we go into this next miscellaneous bin, I already see a lot of things that we can let go of or reuse or give away to someone who can use it. Another huge habit that I had changed for this season that used to ignite my hoarding was that I no longer go out for Black Friday sales. That was something that I had done for years. Since my college years, me and my girlfriends would write out our lists of what we were going to get and when we were going to get there according to when the stores open, and we would dress up and drink our peppermint mocha coffee. But what I realized was that, yes, I bought some gifts at a great price back then, but that I was impulse shopping while I was out, and I bought a lot of unnecessary items, which a lot of these items you are seeing today in here, which is fine because I'm not ever going out for Black Friday sales again. It's not a tradition. It was actually just a shopping addiction behavior. What I did implement over the past 2 years as a new Black Friday tradition is fully decorating the house with all of these beautiful decorations that you have been seeing. That is a fun holiday tradition that my boys will actually remember, decorating the home right after Thanksgiving. And also, as I look around, my creativity is just sparked because there's a lot of items that I have that I am ready to declutter. And I'm just thinking to myself, I can make these into beautiful baskets with the items I already own. I'm going to buy people gift cards, but I can really make an impression. I can already see this basket being put together with items that we already have. Right in this cabinet, I have all this alcohol that I just won at the Halloween party last month. Me and hubby are not big drinkers, so we can give this away. So let me know in the comments below, is that a video you'd like to see? Creating beautiful Christmas presents with items that we already have. Now, there was a Christmas box that did get destroyed from the water leak because it wasn't in a plastic bin. And it was an old box of my Dalmatian stuff from the 90s. But I'm going to put a positive spin on this to show how much we've recovered in hoarding disorder. The old me as a level 4 hoarder would have not let go of any of this, mold and all. It didn't matter. And the mindset behind that was because the items were representing a self-worth that it gave to me that I couldn't give to myself emotionally or spiritually. And that it was such a deep-rooted coping mechanism that I didn't know how to function without having it. But now that I've learned how to love and value my own self-worth for who I am and not the outside materials, I also know how to process this better. And yes, I am feeling a lot of extreme loss seeing all this damage, but I'm allowing myself to feel it. I'm allowing myself to feel the loss and the sadness while also loving myself as I feel the emotions and let them go. These are one of the many tools that I've used to learn how to let go and recover in my hoarding disorder so that we can show you these huge tossy piles. And me and Miss Pepper are so incredibly happy to show you the Christmas tossy pile. I can't believe we have more stuff. Now, most of this stuff will be given away on the Facebook Townsgiving page or created into gift baskets for this Christmas. Of course, the moldy stuff immediately is going into the trash. But my hope and my prayer is that this video motivated and encouraged you to clean, declutter, and enjoy the upcoming Christmas season.